What's going on, fight fans? It's your boy AC from Eastwick Boxing UK. As always, Eastwick Boxing UK is in association with threekingsboxing.com. Quick shout out to the movement and everybody that's moving with it. So today I want to talk about a fight that's happening on the undercard of George Groves and Chris Eubank Jr. in Manchester on February 17th. It's a fight that's probably gone under the radar a little bit. If you're not British, you're not really going to know who either of these guys are. But this is a UK boxing channel, so I need to start talking about some UK boxing stuff. So Tommy Langford is going to fight Jack Arnfield. It is the first defence of Langford's middleweight title, British middleweight title. I personally think he was quite lucky to actually get a decision back in November 2016 when he fought Sam Sheedy. I thought he lost that fight. Effectively, for me, it's a 50-50 fight. You're looking domestically at probably the two best operators at 160 pounds now that Nick Blackwell isn't fighting. Wish him a speedy recovery and hope he's doing well. So, effectively, both men are at different points in their career. As much as Tommy Langford is the British champion, he had a pretty rough year last year. He got stopped by Katsides. I think it was in the 5th round back in April last year. He fought one 6-rounder since, so he's going to be chomping at the bit to try and get his career kick-started and hopefully work his way back into world title contention. By contrast, Jack Arnfield has had a bit of a renaissance, really, in many ways, for his career. He's claimed a couple of really good scalps, domestically at least. He's beaten Brian Rose recently. He's beaten Mick Hall. He's beaten John Ryder back in 2016. So these are some names that are, they're not too bad. I mean, he did have a couple of slip-ups earlier on in his career, but he lost to Nick Blackwell and Chelo Render. Both of those guys, they're good domestic fighters too. But he's picked himself up from those losses, and he's coming back. So how do I see the fight going? It's a tough one, really. I mean, both men are they're both very, very similar. They both stand up tall. They're both very technical. They're relatively decent ring IQs. They're both busy. They've both got good jabs. They've both got good long reach. So, as I said, for me, it's a real 50-50 fight on paper. It is the champion versus the number one contender. If I had to make a pick, I mean, make no mistake about it, guys. If you're going to watch this fight, make sure you've got a drink. Make sure you've got something, because neither of these guys are big punches. Okay, I think this is Langford's 20th fight, and he's had 6 knockouts prior to that. This is This is Arnfield's 29th fight, and he's only had 6 knockouts too. So yeah, just bear in mind they probably aren't going to see any knockouts, and this will go the full 12 rounds. That's my expectation. I think that the superior boxing skill and strength and size, it does definitely lie with Langford, and because of that, I'm going to go with a Langford unanimous decision. That's all from me, guys. I just wanted to break down that fight real quick because it seems to have gone under the radar, and us Brits, we like our domestic clashes. Thanks for listening, and until next time. Guys, one final point actually. If you do like this stuff, you can find me on Twitter at Eastwick Boxing UK. You can also find me on the Eastwick Boxing UK YouTube site. I'm also regularly around in Eastwick Boxing, the Facebook group. And you can generally find me on threekingsboxing.com. Look out for the Cooper's Corner segment of Today in Boxing History. If you've got any questions for me at all, you can find me at Aaron at threekingsboxing.com.